Okay, the next Darkwing Dark Words deck, I put Martell. There's a few reasons for this. First of all, Martell has some of the other event support in the game, namely Tower of the Sun, which is just 2 gold and limit once per phase after an event is played, gain 1 gold. Even in this deck, this card is it's only okay. It's still not great because it's once per phase. If it was like 3 times per round, like some of these are, like the agenda is, it would be a lot stronger. As it is, it's like you might get 2 gold per round off of this. Obviously, getting 1 should be pretty easy, but getting more than 2 is pretty unlikely. And getting 2 is not going to happen every turn either, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. And I could swear, yeah, the other card Martell has is Maester Kedri. And again, the fact that this card exists is not enough to justify stuffing the deck with a bunch of 2-cost events. So there's just 1 copy of him. I don't think I've literally ever used his ability yet, but in theory, he might eventually do something. 2 for 2 icons is fine anyways, especially in Martell where it's like you don't care about having a bunch of small characters. Your characters tend to be expendable. So this is like a mid-range Martell deck. Just try to do a lot of challenges and lock the opponent out of doing as many as you can get away with blocking with some of the typical Martell tricks. It is not an attrition deck. I would not call it that. I'm not sure if you could make this an attrition deck with this agenda. Maybe you could, but I think it would be really suboptimal. And that's dumb, so we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to play a bunch of events and see what happens. So to that end, the characters are pretty straightforward. It's mostly a lot of typical Martell characters. Just characters that, again, Martell's strength is they tend to have very efficient characters on their low end. Now, some that I've chosen, like Knights of the Sun, again, this is to get renown and get some power gain going. Also Quentin Martell for that reason. But other than that, I mean, yeah, the Bastard of God's Grace. Actually, he can discount events, and I think I've used his ability to play Vengeance for Elia maybe once, but he also has Renown, so he's pretty decent. And having some other, like, 5 and 4 cost characters is also nice for Ariane and Obara-san. Those are 3 ofs, because you really want them. Nymeria is easily one of the best characters that Ariane can put into play, and just one of the best characters Martell has in general. I think the other version of her would probably be fine as well, but I prefer this version for this deck. But yeah, I think there's not a ton more to say about the characters. The locations are, I think, literally just money, and that's it. And then the events. See if there's any events that stand out here. I will say that this one event that's sort of stood out that seems pretty good is choosing the spear. And I'm kind of surprised to not see this played in more Martell decks. This is another event that I've never seen it before I played it in this deck. After a Martell character you control is declared as an attacker in a military challenge, raise your claim by 1, and then if you lose the challenge, kill a character you control. And it does not have to be the character that attacks, which I guess that's important. But basically, it's pretty easy to look at the board and be like, oh, I'm going to be able to get a military through. I'll play this event and make it 2 claims. So a lot of times it ends up being a 0-cost Winter is Coming. It's like, those stupid attrition decks would probably like this event more than this deck does. And if we lose, you're Martell, so it's like, oh, I'm just going to kill a Bastard Daughter. Joke's on you. You've definitely had a situation where you declare the Bastard Daughter as an attacker with this event, and it's like, okay, well, even if they defend it, you're just going to kill the Bastard Daughter and discard a card, and that's not great for them either. It's pretty funny. Mission Essos, I think this is not great, even in this deck. There's not that many targets for it, because it's just hard to find stuff that shares traits, but there are some opportunities to use it. Like Ariane, would you ever use it on Ariane? I guess you can if you really want to. Oh yeah, because it returns her to hand, right? Isn't that what it does? Yeah, return to hand. I'm not sure about that, but you can return her to hand to get Marcella to get like a renown. There's enough sand snakes, like you can switch out a sand snake Elia for a Bastard Daughter. This is an ally, so you can go and get your green blood trader, which is not anything, not trader. What are the 1-cost guys? The scavengers? Yeah, these. That's not anything super special, but whatever. Nymeria, she's a bastard and a sand snake. It's playable. It's still not great. But whatever. What can you do? I mean, it's just trying to throw in some events that you can use at some point. Duran's game, obviously. A lot of these don't need a lot of explanation. In Duran's name, still pretty good in this deck. I guess most Martell decks would not use this because it's just a little unnecessary, but it's definitely good in this one, where you can play it twice. It's like the Bounty of Highgarden, starting from, I guess, the second turn, because we play the, what is it called, Duran's Behest, that like stacks your plot deck. Secret Schemes. This is a weird event. Serve, Obey, Protect, another card you literally never see. This one is a little conditional. It requires the opponent to declare 2 or more challenges and win one of them. Like if they win a challenge and then they declare a second one, then you can play this. It's pretty great if it goes off because you can return like a green blood trader to put Ariane back into play, and they're not going to like that very much. I don't think anything else here needs any explanation. So the plots, we have the Wheels, the Annals, the Duel, and the Dohaeris. Summer Harvest and Naval Superiority are for Prince Duran's behest. Was I supposed to... I feel like it was Varys' Riddle before, the original version of this deck that I made, instead of Summer Harvest. I can't remember why I changed it to Summer Harvest, if there was any reason for that. Oh well, who cares? Let's just play. Original cards, no, we're not doing that. Alright, we got into a game. It did not take very long. That was only paused for a couple seconds. I'm going to mulligan, try to get a location. That's a good mulligan. Baratheon Brotherhood. Maybe that's that Azor Ahai Brotherhood deck that I went up against the other day. I think we do 4. How do I do this? I don't want to set this up, but it's the only way to set up 4 cards, so I guess I might as well do it. See, if I was a normal Martell deck, I would march him. Usually I naval people if they reveal at the gates. Oh, see? Wait. Varys' Riddle. I think if I flip this, I get screwed. Yes, if I flip this, I do get screwed. So I'm going to do Wheels, I think. He gets to copy the Wheels, but that's not really an issue. This is bothering me. I can't remember. Maybe it was I meant to change it to Riddle, and I just forgot to do it, and that's why it's still Summer Harvest, because of this plot. I don't remember, really. Maybe the second video, I'll change it over to Riddle. I guess the idea was because if they do at the gates, I usually do naval, so like, what's the point of having Riddle after that? Let's give Vengeance for Elia. He's going to hate knowing that that's in my hand. Spotted Silva. I think this was one of the last cards to come out in the game. It was in one of the very last few decks. Wow, he's playing Quiet as a Shadow. That's what he got with his copy on my plot. I've never seen this event before. He's actually playing it. That's hilarious. But yeah, Spotted Silva, a very annoying character, another really efficient Martell 2 cost, because you just attack with her, and it's like, they either lose the intrigue or they have to bounce something. It's a really annoying card. Ghost of High Heart is slightly annoying, just because it can discard that Vengeance for Elia, I guess. What else do I play? Let's play her. I guess that's it. whatever. It's fine. Takes the Intimidate. Usual Brotherhood play right there. He does have Stealth. That's a little annoying. Discarded my Burning on the Sand. See, that is unfortunate. Oh, we got that too. That's a lucky discard. One. He's playing some big characters. It's another Lynn Corbury. Okay. I mean, it is fair to assume the Martell player probably has Valar Morghulis. Are you serious? What is going on? So he plays Riddle and then he plays some. That's strange. I never see this plot anymore. That's why I'm playing it. Oh well. This guy's ability can actually be good here because he can discount when I woke. Of course, if the opponent's smart, they'll discard it, but we'll see what they decide to do. Then I should probably play... No, that's not good. I think I'll just do this. My next plot will probably have to be the Annals. So I cannot necessarily rely on naval superiority. The best time to naval, I think, is if you think they might play a draw plot, although honestly it's like total guesswork if you don't hit it on the first plot. Oh, I am the first player. Well, that's too bad. Oh, discarded when I woke. Sad times. That's pretty weird. I mean, he can save it with the duplicate, but still. totally forgot he had that ability. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Oh well. I think I would have gone military if I was him. So I'm over reserve. He got the annoying card. Maybe that was worth it. If I had discarded like Ellie or something, it wouldn't have been worth it. He keeps getting duplicates. Not too many events I can play outside challenge phase, unfortunately. This is just a very not ideal situation. So, just have to deal with it. Oh, that's a good draw. So the events that I'm going to try to play in challenge phase is probably When I Woke and Confinement. Oh, that's sad. He played quite as a shadow on Engai. That wasn't smart. Ooh, to the spears. Probably save that. I'm trying to trick him into defending this. It's 2 claim if he doesn't defend it from that choosing the spear event. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he lost the power icon from that on the Hedge Knight. That's hilarious. I don't care that much about winning Intrigue because he has the stupid Hollow Hill. I guess I might as well do power now since he defended that. That worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, that's my annals gone, and a bunch of my really good events gone. So we have to play a bit more honestly now. Well, you can't do a power. You got no icons. He got Ling Horbury back. Was funny. He has to pay 5 for him again, though, so it was still worth it. I really don't think this naval's going to hit. How much do I have? If I have enough to play Obara, so I can probably do it. Valar. That explains why he had so many duplicates. This is where it's really unfortunate that I didn't draw that Duran's name thing earlier. Usually you want to play that event twice if you can. You play it once and you get like 2 or 3 gold, and then you annals and play it again. But I drew it on the annals turn. Unfortunate. He's really lucky that I actually don't have my Morghulis, because if I had a copy of it, he would just die here. Now if he blocks this, I get stealth on this Desert Raider. So I think if he's smart, he won't defend it. This is going to be a really long game. 2 power each. didn't apply claim there, okay. I think he had one claim because of the twins. Doharis is... oh. The reason I might Doharis here is because then it doesn't get pinned and I can double flip it. It's probably going to do more damage next turn. But... oh, that is so weird. He's playing duel. Alright, now we got Ariane. Now, unfortunately, she can be discarded with this stupid Ghost of High Heart. But you really can't do anything about that. That's what I'm talking about. Now I've got some cards. I think I probably want this Summer Seaport. Man, this is hard. I think Sorella is probably better. Oh, jeez. Well, he got really big. So I think I'm going to lose this game because he's going to get 2 Renown on Angai every turn, and there's not going to be anything I can do about it. He actually killed me with that random Valar Morghulis. So mild props for that. So he's playing a low enough curve that he's not really vulnerable to Doharis or Duel. Wait, he gave him Insight? Alright, I don't know what's going on then. Well, that was rude. Stannis' Wrath. He's playing such a weird deck. But yeah, he had the low curve and he spammed duplicates so that he could Valar me. That, I guess that does counter this deck. That's not really a strategy I think I've ever encountered before. Using the Hollow Hill to get duplicates for your low curve deck. Obviously this card also really sucks for Dark Wings. No fun. He misplayed by discarding Aereo. He shouldn't do that. He should discard Obara. He could also have just waited for Ariane to bounce and then done it. That might have been correct also. See, this is the thing. If he had just given Angai Renown, then he could have just rushed to 15 power faster than me. And he has the Hollow Hill. He doesn't really need Insight that much, so not sure what the deal is there. was unfortunate for him. Unfortunately, no way to stop him from doing a power challenge. That would have been the choice there. But he has 2 icons. Oh, okay. Off to Gold Town. I take it back. He's going to do an intrigue. It's really nice being able to use Obara's ability with another character that's not Obara. That's pretty cool when you can do it. Oh, that was a misplay. I should have actually given my character stealth. I just assumed it didn't matter. But he misplayed because now I block the power challenge with the Desert Raider. So see, even with the change to Desert Raider, it's still a card that's absolutely worth having around. Are you serious? I had a 10 card hand and he had REN. That's kind of ridiculous. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to play this event. Actually, all it's going to take is for him to win initiative, and then it'll be playable. Don't need another Desert Raider. I guess I don't need this chick. I don't know. Superior Claim, that's probably never going off. Ideally, if you can just strip their power icons, then you can play it, but that's just not going to happen this game, I don't think. One. Why is that in his deck? Knighted? What are these cards? Why does he have Knighted in his deck? Like, what? So Quentin, unfortunately, will kneel unless I put him into play with the bounce ability, which is probably what I'll do. I hope he doesn't have any more duplicates, because if he Valars again and has saves, it'll be pretty bad. But if he doesn't have saves, then it would probably be worse for him. Alright, it's an Angai Voltron deck. Let's go. Tourney Grounds. What is going on? This whole game, the backbone of this game was first the Morgulus strategy that he did, and then like these 2 characters. Oh, I'm milked. That's annoying. Luckily, that just gets bounced away, so that was another misplay. You should put it on Obara. He should put it on a different character. Just these 2, the Ghost and the Angai. Those are doing like all the work. Still picking Insight. I need to be doing my power challenges first here so that I don't stand Lynn Corbry up with that ability. That's one reason among several that I keep going first every time that I win initiative. The other reason being, if I go second, then he can give Angai Intimidate. It's really bad. do still have Elia. Sorry this is not the most exciting game either, but not every game can be. Some games are just weird. That's what this game is. This is a weird game. Like, a lot of things that are just completely strange have been going on. 1-1. Oh, goodness. Why is he playing 1-1? This will make him actually defend with his 10 strength Lynn Corbry. Unfortunately, I cannot use... Oh, well, I'm not going to get the renown anyways. But I was going to say, even if I could get renown on him, I actually cannot use it to play Lay Waste. It's a challenges action. I think I'm going to put Obella into play because she's pretty annoying. Steal that power. Black Walder. He is playing Frey cards, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Alright, let's hope his last plot is something that gets hit by Naval. Oh. Man, that's really unfortunate. So I can either get 6 gold or do wheels. I guess Annals is actually the right play. Yeah, Annals is pretty annoying. I can secret schemes in marshalling phase. Duran's game, that's only +2 power right now. I mean, there's no way I can actually get that. Drawing another Ariane, that's so good. He duplicated Lady Forlorn. He plays more than one copy of Lady Forlorn. No! It's Walder Frey. Oh, Lord. Does he have any other Frey characters, though? He doesn't. That's too bad. Oh, man. Oh, he has a duplicate. He's going to play Valar Morghulis. I don't think he's going to do it in this situation. I don't think it would be worth it. I think I saved my goal for challenge phase. Or like Lay Waste or something. Instead of playing one of these 2-cost characters. He did finally make himself first player. He managed to win initiative. So there's the Intimidate. But for some reason he put it on Lynn Corbry instead of Anguy, so he's only going to get one Intimidate. Pick a card, any card. I think he made the right choice. He removed the event that blocks one of his challenges. The other correct choice, I guess there really wasn't another better choice than that. I mean, his Viperize is annoying, but yeah, that was probably the right card. Oh no, not a military challenge. Vengeancing this is not worth it because he has a duplicate. Burning on the sand is not worth it because that's a Desert Raider. So I think I just let this go through. I guess she can have stealth, I don't know. What are these cards? Put to the torch? I don't know what's going on at this point. It's probably better to pick this so he doesn't get prized off that. Man, it's so sad that she's dead. This would have been completely ridiculous if she was alive. It's still pretty good. Wait, I can't put that in play. Yeah, it'll just stay in my hand if I click Nymeria. What other event am I going to play out of here? Superior Claim is ideal. Or Duran's Game. It's got to be one of those two. His remaining challenge is Power. Let's just give that guy stealth. So if I get a Duran's Game, it gets me like not enough power. I can't beat the stupid Anguy on power challenges. Duran's Game is like 3 power, which is pretty good. That might be the play, but let's see what else we have. And I can off the Gold Town Sorella. That's actually worth it, right? Yeah, I think it's worth it. What else could I have done? Yeah, none of these others. The Duran's Game might have been correct. I think it's arguable whether it should be this or Duran's Game. Ah, that's sad. I forgot that he would stand up. So it should have been Duran's Game then. It was a misplay. Guess it has to be Quentin. 5 to 6 is so sad. So unfortunate. But this way we tie dominance, at least. Oh my goodness, I forgot. He just keeps standing up. There's not a limit on that. Oh well, that literally didn't matter. Because doing a military, he wouldn't kneel. Oh. Oh man, that had a duplicate. I've never seen a duplicate on an attachment before. Lady Forlorn had a duplicate, so it didn't get removed by Lay Waste. That's insane. So much weirdness going on. I'm losing to Lynn Corbry. I mean, I guess I'm not losing. It's 11 to 11. Such a strange game. I guess I should play this. Oh, I got that first player. Damn, I cannot keep both my renown cards. It's unfortunate. So see here, I think, well, something happened to Marcella. So she didn't die. Oh, she did die. Damn, she got hit by that Morgulus. I was going to say I could Ariane to bring in Marcella with the weird event. Ooh, that's pretty good. Tower of the Sun. Would have liked to see that about 10 plots ago. So Daria Sand is in enters play. Yeah, that can wreck Angai. I can also Iron Bank something here. Normally I have like a Dornish Spire, an Aerial Hota or something. But in this game I just don't. So can I actually hit anything with this stupid event? I can return Obara to get... I don't know. We might play it. We'll just do this and see what happens. Also, look at... Oh, there he is. That's so sad. I drew him after I wasted the Iron Bank. I guess I can still bring him in with my abilities. That's good, because that'll make his Ghost of High Heart probably pick Aerial Hota. That's a lot of characters. Oh, wow. He knew. He actually hit the Daria instead. Good for him. I can finally win a power challenge here, I think. Yeah, go past this stupid 10 strength Lynn Corbry. Yeah, he had to try that even though he probably knows what's coming. It's about time you showed up, although he discarded one copy that I drew earlier. I don't know if I still have the third copy or not. I think the third copy is in my 17 remaining cards. Now what do I do? Military? Military is just not worth it. It's not worth it at all to do military. Well, I've got my deck list open, so what else do I have that has Bastard? I think they have to have a lower cost, right? Lower printing cost that shares a trait. So that's going to get stealthed. Problem is there's so little of my deck left, I really don't think I can get anything with that effect. Army, Knight. Yeah, it's probably worth using it on Aereo just to return him to hand. Is this legal if you don't have another guard character? Not sure. If that is a legal play, then that makes that event worth it. That's really obnoxious. I think it is because the way this is set up, typically anything illegal will like give you that red error bubble, but I'm pretty not sure about how that event works. Wow, I made it to 14 power. What an absolutely silly game this has been. Egret. I think I just go for initiative here. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to bounce my Aerial Hota again, so this is going to be pretty hard. Aw, jeez. These were not what I needed. Sorella. Is she worth it? It's her or the Knights of the Sun. The problem with this card is they can't actually win a power challenge past that dumb 10 strength character. If I want them, I can put them into play with Ariane. Oh, I missed a Blood Orange Grove. Misplay. Traitor to the crown. Come on, man. Come on, man. One thing that's nice is that I do have Renown. I think he just has too big of a wall of junk now. I don't really have any tricks left. How the hell did he marshal that from his discard pile? What? Obviously, he doesn't have King's Landing. I don't understand how that was possible. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to win any challenges here, and then I'm going to die. I can screw him over in a hilarious way if he does military before he would actually get to 14, because then I can put Obella in and steal the last power. If he's smart, he'll discard it. Oh, well, maybe he'll just remember that that's there and he won't run into it. I want to make him kneel Lin Corbry for this, but I don't think it really matters either way. All right. Let me see if a bastard daughter can make the difference, because if I get Quentin's Renown, then I win. So he has 10, 16. There's no way I can get past 16. Yeah, the bastard daughters don't make any difference. This makes him kneel 2 more characters at least. Damn. Come on, give me something. Just like a Dornish spy. No, no. Oh, dude. He forgot. That's so sad. He's not aware. This should be game over. I don't think I even need to defend it. Like, I think even with the unopposed, he still would only have 14. But just in case. No! Oh, man. I can't believe that happened. That's insane. What a way to go out. He had that game won. All he had to do was do power first and not do military. If he did power, I could put in Obella and defend it. And then he would get 14 power with Renown and Claim. And then he could do military. And the power claim would have stolen 1 off my card, so even that Obella trick would have only put me back to 14. It wouldn't have put me at 15. And he would have won. Oh, that's so sad. I feel like he kind of deserved that win. Playing the weirdest deck of all time. Blocked so much nonsense. Saved the Lady Forlorn with the duplicate from Lay Waste. Oh man, what is even going on? I feel like I'm going insane.